Hey folks, Saksham this side from ACE IPM. Bangalore has updated the website for its UG offline programs. And in this video, let's have a discussion with respect to all the information which is provided to us as of now, what their entrance exam which is going to happen in December going to look like. And also I'll conclude with my final thoughts in terms of where do we put IIM Bangalore in our hierarchy of colleges and, amongst all the IIMs and IPM programs on offer. So without any further ado, let's begin. So first of all, if you go on their website, there's a PDF document available with all the FAQs. I'll just go through that, with all of you over here. There are 2 degrees on offer: BSc Honors in Economics with minors in Data Science and Business Studies. The other one is BSc in Data Science with minors in Economics and Business Studies. Essentially, both degrees are very similar in nature. One just focuses a little more on data science. The other one focuses a little more on economics. But both are fantastic options. These are 4-year UG degrees. They haven't talked about exit options as of now, whether you can exit after 3 years or not in their website as of now. And there is no MBA component built into it. They have also not clarified, like IIM Sirmaur has, that if in case you have a GPA of 8 or more, you get an admission to their MBA program as well, even though it's a BMS degree. The same is not clarified as of now in the case of IIM Bangalore. So it's just a UG degree that they are offering, and that is a different campus, not the main campus in Bannerghatta. So these are the 2 degrees on offer. The intake as of now is 80-40 each course. As and when, the program scales up in the coming years, you can expect this intake to increase to 600 plus by the year 2031. That is what they mentioned in one of the LinkedIn posts that came out, a couple of months back. They have mentioned that please do not mistake it with any other BBA program. IIM Bangalore's UG courses are not BBA programs. They are BSc programs, which is also reflected in their curriculum. We'll come to the curriculum later. But if you look at the curriculum, it is, really, really focused into the core subjects that they mentioned, which is economics, data science. And there's less focus in terms of liberal arts and those kind of subjects. Yes, they are there to an extent, but just extent you would find them in other IBM programs. Let's say, IIM Indore, where they offer a BA degree, or Ranchi Rohtak, where they offer a BBA degree. The focus on liberal arts is a little more there. Here, they are focusing a little more on quantitative and, some technical subjects. So that is what they have also mentioned, that it is a course which is rigorous in terms of quantitative as well as analytical foundation. Again, we'll come to the curriculum later. As of now, the key dates have been announced. Your application starts from 10th of October, stays open till 20th of November. Exam is going to be held on 13th of December, which is going to be a Saturday. Interviews are going to be held from 22nd to 31st of January. So that is also something that they've mentioned. Offers are going to be released by 28th of Feb. Last date to accept offer becomes 31st of March. So a good 1 month window to accept the offer. And then subsequent waitlist movement will happen from 15th of April. Now, one thing that you need to understand over here right now is that IIM Bangalore's entire procedure gets closed before other exams are even held. But that does not mean that if in case you're selected for IIM Bangalore, you will not have a chance to sit for other exams and weigh in your options. Although they haven't clarified what their refund policy is going to be like, which is something that they'll probably do once the result is out. But they will give you sufficient time for you to decide whether you want to go for this program or you want to go for something else, IIM Indore or DU for that matter. You will, you should ideally have some window available for taking a refund. This just gives you, a breathing ground कि ठीक है, एक एग्जाम हो गया है, एक कॉलेज मिल गया है, you will be at much more ease if in case you get selected, and later उसके basis पे you can then go ahead and give other exams. Maybe if you get selected to IIM Bangalore, you might not give JIPMAT and IUMAT Rohtak. You would just focus on CUET and IUMAT Indore, or whatever the situation might play out. So it's actually helpful for you guys to actually give an exam earlier. Even if you don't get selected, it's good because a lot of you are going to be freshers. A lot of you are going to give, your very first entrance exam in your entire life. So having that experience is anyway going to help you with other examinations that are going to follow, be it your IPMAT, be it CUT and other exams. Even for that matter, we used to recommend students to go apply for CLAT, even if they did not want to go into a law degree, only for the reason that CLAT happens in the month of December. So get a fair idea कि ठीक है, this is how an entrance like, this is the environment, this is how I'm, supposed to adapt to it. So all of that anyway, gives you some more confidence when you go in for the actual entrance, which, are going to happen in the month of May and June. So that is there, nothing to worry about over here. Yes, time limited है, उसके बारे में हम बाद में discussion करेंगे. Eligibility के लिए, they have mentioned as of August 1, 2026, you need to be 20 years or younger. What this essentially means is that you need to be born on or after August 1st, 2006. So that is there. You need to have completed your class 12th from a recognized board. Now इधर इन्होंने एक क्लैरिटी ये नहीं दी है कि फ्रेशर्स एलिजिबल हैं या नहीं. आई थिंक मोस्ट लाइकली इट इज अ टाइपो, नॉट इवन अ टाइपो, इट्स जस्ट अ लिटिल वेग ओवर हियर. But people who have, who are currently in class 12 should also be eligible, because by the time you are going to sit for the college, when the college starts, you anyway would have completed 12th. यहाँ पर the ambiguity is that are they saying कि एग्जाम के लिए जब आप रजिस्टर करेंगे, क्या आपको तब उससे पहले 12th कंप्लीट करना है या फिर आपको कॉलेज में बैठने से पहले करना है. बट मोस्ट लाइकली 12th freshers would also be eligible. I don't think there's any problem over there, but most probably we'll get a clarification from their side also, an official clarification sooner. That is there. Another thing that you need to understand over here is that math as a subject is compulsory from your class 12th. It could be math, it could be applied math, it could be any other subject जहाँ पर math included है in the name of it. So again, this is not something जो IIM Bangalore ने अभी खुद बोला है, but other colleges which have math as a compulsion, right? Be it other IIMs, let's say IIM Amritsar for example, वहाँ पर भी same चीज़ होता है. Whenever there is a college which is saying कि math is compulsory, they take both core math as well as applied math students, so you shouldn't have a problem over there. They have not mentioned if they have any criteria in terms of कि 60% 10th में चाहिए, 12th में overall. ऐसा कोई criteria नहीं बताया, but what they mentioned is कि class 10th में आपके मैथ्स में मार्क्स 60% से ऊपर होना चाहिए, विच इज़ फेयर गिवन द कोर्स outline, given how the course is going to be like. It is going to be a math intensive course. It is not for people who shy away from that particular subject. आपका मैथ में फंडामेंटल स्ट्रॉन्ग है, तभी you should be applying for this program, which is why they have made math as a compulsory subject. So that is going to be there. Now entrance आपको देना है as a part of the admission process. Entrance इनका खुद का होगा. They are not going to take scores from other entrances. They have a separate entrance for their online UG program. That is different. This is different. So you don't have to worry about that. Now in terms of the final selection criteria, you have 60% weightage given to your entrance. Entrance के score के basis पे you will get shortlisted for the interview, and interview का weightage is 40%. They as of now have not mentioned anything like कि 10th 12th के percentage को कोई weightage दिया है, तो अभी तक तो ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है, and probably आगे भी नहीं होगा. But of course when you sit for an interview, they are going to also judge you on how you are past academics. It's like especially math as a subject, economics as a subject, since they form an integral part of your course. So you need to be very thorough with that when you are sitting for the interview. But ऐसे explicitly कोई weightage नहीं है, which is the case with some other IIMs, like there's a weightage given in IIM Rohtak, there's some weightage given in IIM Ranchi, and some other IIMs too. So not the case over here. In terms of how the entrance test is going to look like, it's an entrance of 2 hours, but the questions are 60 in total. There are 15 questions from English comprehension. So I'm not sure if they mention, when they're mentioning English comprehension, is it going to be just reading comprehension or a mix of other questions too? Most likely they will have other questions as well. There's quantitative and data interpretation. So rather than clubbing LR with DI, they have clubbed QA with DI, which is also something that IIM Indore does with their entrance. जहाँ पर QA MCQ section में the last 5 questions are usually a DI or an LR set. So you can expect something similar over here as well. Then there are 15 questions of logical reasoning, totaling to 60 questions. There is negative marking of 1/3 marks. They have not told us what the positive mark going to look like. Could be 3 and -1, could be 1 and -1/3. Anything could be there, but उससे anyway हमें preparation के terms में, scoring के terms में इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता. But this is what their marking scheme is going to be like. Now a lot of you might ask me कि entrance का level क्या होगा. Frankly speaking, हम अभी नहीं बता सकते, because we don't have any prior data to back it up. Most likely they are going to release a sample paper which will give us a fair idea where do they stand in terms of the level of difficulty, but I would assume it should be similar to IIM Indore. The reason being, as a program, this is going to be very math intensive, so they would also want people who are qualifying for the entrance to have that level of rigor, and वो rigor IP Mind Indore में anyway test होता है, so the same should be the case in the case of IIM Bangalore also. So that is my assumption. This is not something that they have stated anywhere और उन्होंने कोई sample paper नहीं निकाला है. So that is there. Again, as I mentioned earlier, what does the personal interview assess? इसमें भी academic performance वहाँ mention करा है. तो interview के अंदर inherent एक part बन जाता है, implicit part बन जाता है, but explicitly कोई weightage नहीं पर वहाँ पर नहीं दिया हुआ है. So that is there. बाकी चीज़ें हैं जो आप पढ़ सकते हैं. Nothing that I need to specifically highlight over here. Now, yes, it is going to be a residential program. Very good thing. They have, they're very serious about their UG program, is something that I liked about them, because they first built their entire campus, which they have, completed their construction as of now. So you are going to be sitting inside a residential campus. It is not going to be the main campus, which is in Bannerghatta. It is going to be a satellite campus, which is in Jigani, which is, as it mentioned, 30 kilometers from the main campus. So sari residential facilities, boarding, lodging, all the facilities could be available there, which is actually a good and a highlight part of this particular program. So that is covered. In terms of fee, that is where a bottleneck lies for a lot of people. It's going to be 8.5 lakhs per annum. Good thing is that हॉस्टल ट्यूशन लाइक हॉस्टल इज ऑलरेडी कवर्ड इन ट्यूशन, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि 8.5 लाख के बाद आपको हॉस्टल का कुछ अलग से देना है, विच इज द केस विद IIM Kozhikode. सो एटलीस्ट वो चीज़ नहीं हो रहा है. 8.5 is also fixed only for the first 2 years. Could be different for the last 2 years. Even if it is different, I don't expect it to be more than 9 lakhs per annum. And this will not include mess, which is the case with other IIMs also. So, you can expect the final fee to come about somewhere around 38 lakh rupees for the 4 year of education that you're going to get over here. So that is there in terms of the fee, structure for this particular program. They have mentioned that they are going to provide you with scholarship. They are not a merit-based scholarship. Solely what they have mentioned is they are going to give out need-based scholarship, probably based of the parental income that you guys have. So that is something that is mentioned, but ऐसे कुछ specifically नहीं बताया कि इस income criteria पे इतना scholarship या ऐसे है, इतने बच्चों को मिलेगा, इतने को नहीं मिलेगा. Again, all these information as and when the website updates, we are going to provide you with those updates as well. So that is there. But yeah, any information that is coming here, please make sure you're referring to the official website, because a lot of times people speculate on a lot of things. पहले entrance का pattern क्या होगा, dates कब होगी, वो सारी चीजें. Sometimes it hits right, sometimes it falls flat. So always refer to what the official handle of any respective college is going to give in terms of the details, because that is going to be the most appropriate and authentic source of information, which is something that we are also following over here. That is there. उसके बाद आपका entrance test, like eligible, आपको apply करने के लिए you have to pay 3,000 for the form. For certain categories, it's 1,500. Pretty standard across all the IIMs, which is actually a bad thing, because form भरने में you are going to spend anywhere between 25-30,000, because आपको यहाँ 3,000 देना है, 4,000 इंदौर लेगा, 5,000 उसके बाद रोहतक लेगा, 2,000 जिपमेट लेगा. Other colleges will also be charging different amounts of money. So comes out to be a lot, but unfortunately that is the sad reality as of now. The difference between this and the UG program offered by IIM Bangalore available in the online format is that वहाँ पर आपको प्लेसमेंट सपोर्ट नहीं मिलता है, यहाँ पर आपको प्लेसमेंट सपोर्ट मिलेगा. सो प्लेसमेंट्स आर गोइंग टू बी अ कोर पार्ट ऑफ दिस प्रोग्राम, विच इज़ नॉट द केस विद द ऑनलाइन UG प्रोग्राम. एंड ऑनलाइन वाला BBA होता है, यहाँ वाला BSc का डिग्री है विद मेजर्स विच वी हैव ऑलरेडी मेंशन्ड अर्लियर. Now, in terms of roles, what they're expecting you to get into is either management consulting, financial services, data analytics, policy research, technology, startup ecosystem. Again, all these fields are the ones which are, very high paying in nature. And that is what their core focus is with BSc. When you do a general degree like a BBA or an MBA, it opens up the doors for other, specializations too, be it marketing, be it, HR and other things as well. But those are not as rewarding as something like a consulting, management consulting role, or a finance role, or even in investment banking for that matter. All of that is available as a part of this degree. So यहाँ पर you are studying with that particular focus for those particular roles, जहाँ पर anyway the reward outcome is quite decent. So that is there as a part of this program. उसके बाद अगर हम बाकी इन्फॉर्मेशन देखते हैं, तो बाकी इन्फॉर्मेशन में आई डोंट थिंक देयर इज एनीथिंग विच आई नीड टू स्पेसिफिकली हाईलाइट. दैट इज़ व्हाट इज़ अवेलेबल एज ऑफ नाउ. आप अगर उनका करिकुलम भी देखते हैं, आई सजेस्ट यू गो एंड चेक द करिकुलम योरसेल्फ, बट यू विल रियलाइज कि हाँ, करिकुलम इज़ मैथ हैवी, करिकुलम इज़ economics, coding heavy. So all those subjects, all the technical quantitative subjects form a core part of this program. As you see in the first semester, it's not following a trimester system unlike the IPM programs. This is following a semester system, and वहाँ पर you have more time per subject. You would probably have more credits for these core subjects, wherein आप पहले ही टर्म में देखोगे तो you have programming, probability, linear algebra, calculus, 3 सब्जेक्ट तो आपके मैथ्स के ही आ गए. उसके बाद स्पोर्ट्स, योगा, प्रोफेशनल कम्युनिकेशन के भी एलिमेंट्स हैं, छोटे से हैं. सिमिलरली आप बाकी टर्म्स में भी देखोगे तो मैथ्स भरा हुआ है, इकोनॉमिक्स है, आपका डेटा साइंस के काफ़ी सारे कोर्सेज हैं, और जो बाकी आपके लिबरल आर्ट्स वाले, कम्युनिकेशन, सॉफ्ट स्किल्स वाले कोर्सेज हैं वो हैं बट लिमिटेड नंबर में है. एंड दैट इज़ द केस विद द डेटा साइंस डिग्री ऑल्सो. यहाँ पर इकोनॉमिक्स वाली डिग्री में आप देखोगे कि इकोनॉमिक्स के सब्जेक्ट पे थोड़ा ज़्यादा फोकस है, और अगर आप डेटा साइंस पे देखोगे तो डेटा साइंस पे ज़्यादा फोकस है. बट अगेन इलेक्टिव्स जब आएंगे, जिसमें अभी पोटेंशियली बता रखा है कि ये सारे इलेक्टिव्स अवेलेबल होने चाहिए, तो आपके डेटा साइंस वाली डिग्री में इकोनॉमिक्स के इलेक्टिव्स आपको थोड़े ज़्यादा दिखेंगे, इकोनॉमिक्स वाली डिग्री में डेटा साइंस के इलेक्टिव्स थोड़े ज़्यादा दिखेंगे। सो दैट इज़ वेयर ही स्टैंड इन टर्म्स ऑफ द एंट्रेंस। सो टू जस्ट सम इट अप, आपका एग्ज़ाम होने वाला है ऑन 13th ऑफ दिसंबर। आपके पास लगभग देखा जाए तो 2 महीने का टाइम बचा हुआ है, 2 ढाई महीने का टाइम बचा है टू प्रिपेयर फॉर दिस एंट्रेंस। इफ इन केस यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर इट, वी आर ऑल्सो लॉन्चिंग अ एपेक्स बैच स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम 10th ऑफ अक्टूबर। वीडियो शुड बी आउट सून. You can look into enrolling for that, even if you are a dropper or a fresher, does not matter. So that's a separate talk. But yeah, exam is going to happen in 2 months, which is a good thing because आपको एक एक्सपीरियंस मिल जाएगा इंटरेस्ट देने का अभी से ही। आपके इंटरव्यूज जैन में हो जाएंगे, मार्च के राउंड में आपका एग्जाम का रिजल्ट वगैरह सब कुछ आ जाएगा। सो यू हैव अ गुड अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम टू डिसाइड ऑन एवरीथिंग अभी से, एंड बाद में यू कैन लेटर टेक अ कॉल कि उसके बाद आपको कौन से एंट्रेंसेस देने हैं। आपके डिग्रीज आर गोइंग टू बी मैथ इंटेंसिव। आपके 10th 12th में मैथ्स होना चाहिए, अच्छे से होना चाहिए। 10th में आपका 60% प्लस स्कोर आना चाहिए। 12th में ऐसा कोई वेटेज नहीं दे रखा, क्राइटेरिया नहीं दे रखा है, बट 12th में मैथ होना कंपलसरी है, चाहे अप्लाइड हो चाहे कोर हो। दिस इज माई assumption, बट प्रॉब्ली दे विल क्लैरिफाई दैट पार्ट ऑल्सो। सो मैथ आपका एलिजिबिलिटी भी है। प्रॉबेबली एंट्रेंस में, ऑल्दो उन्होंने बताया नहीं है, बट एंट्रेंस पे भी मैथ अच्छे से आना चाहिए। एंट्रेंस में कोई जीके का सेक्शन नहीं आएगा, जो कि सम ऑफ द वेबसाइट्स मेंशन दैट, बट दैट इज़ नॉट द केस एज पर द ऑफिशियल इन्फॉर्मेशन। सो मैथ हैवी आपका एंट्रेंस एलिजिबिलिटी भी है, मैथ हैवी आपका एंट्रेंस भी है, मैथ हैवी आपका इंटरव्यू भी होना चाहिए, बिकॉज द कोर्स इन इट सेल्फ, वंस यू गेट become a part of this course, the course in itself is also very math heavy. So you need to have strong fundamental on that particular subject. Now, even if you are somebody जो मैथ बैकग्राउंड से आता है बट मैथ इतना अच्छा नहीं है, आई स्टिल सजेस्ट यू अप्लाई फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर कोर्स, बिकॉज अगर होता है तो बहुत अच्छी बात है, इट्स गोइंग टू बी अ फैंटास्टिक कोर्स। नहीं भी होता है तो एटलीस्ट यू गेट दैट एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ गिविंग एन एंट्रेंस। अब बात आती है, वेयर डू आई पुट आई इन बैंगलोर एज अ डिग्री across the hierarchy of all the colleges available to us. No, although it is too early for me to announce anything concrete because पहला बैच है, अभी सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन आई भी नहीं है, थोड़ी सी इन्फॉर्मेशन आनी बाकी भी है। But basis of everything that I see, basis of the fact that they've already launched a UG online program, I see कि UG में थोड़ा एक्सपीरियंस, बिल्कुल एक्सपीरियंस ना हो ऐसा तो केस नहीं है, थोड़ा सा एक्सपीरियंस आया होगा इंटरेक्टिंग विद द स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम द ऑनलाइन डिग्री, दैट इज़ वन गुड थिंग। सेकेंड इज दे आर सीरियस, ऐसा नहीं है कि मेक शिफ्ट कैंपस बना वगैरह के इन्होंने कोर्स चालू कर दिया है इन जल्दी जल्दी में, विच कुड हैव बीन द केस बिकॉज initially they wanted to start it in the year of 2024, but they delayed it to 2 years only because campus was not ready. So they took their own time to build the campus. Residential है, offline है, placement support है, IIM Bangalore का tag है, which is like one of the best IIMs across this entire country. Even globally, IIM ABC ranked very highly. So considering all of that, I would say that this as an option should be available, should be maybe not at par with IIM Indore, but just below IIM Indore. ज़्यादा डिफरेंस नहीं होना चाहिए। Of course, अगर आप UG डिग्री कंपेयर करते हो IIM Indore और IIM Bangalore की, I would any day say कि IIM Bangalore's degree is going to be much more relevant. But from the perspective of as an entire package, कंसिडरिंग कि आपकी फ़ी भी काफ़ी ज़्यादा है, कंसिडरिंग कि यहाँ आपको MBA नहीं मिल रहा है अभी, although the pattern there has been a slight shift in terms of industry outlook, but abhi bhi a lot of companies are going to have some roles which are open specifically for MBA students only, and those are the roles जहाँ पर आप eligible नहीं होगे if you have just done your UG। तो आप UG करोगे, मे बी you'll get a couple of years of experience जो कि एक अच्छी कंपनी में होगा क्योंकि आपने एक ब्रांडेड UG डिग्री करी है, बट एंड में जाके आपको बाद में MBA करना ही पड़ेगा। MBA करोगे, यहाँ हमने 38 लाख दिए, फिर MBA में 25-30 लाख रुपए डालोगे, a lot of investment outlay is going to be there, especially if in case you are going to take a bank loan for that, and उसके बाद eventually जाके you will get into a position जिसके बाद growth का trajectory अच्छा बन के जाएगा, जो कि एक bottleneck हो सकता है if you've just done your UG degree. So considering all of that, I would say Indore, if Indore is at the top, then IIM Bangalore's degree should be a very close second, and that is where we should keep it. बाकी तो और information आता है तो we'll probably make a preference list for all of you once all the colleges सबका details आ जाता है। अभी IIM लखनऊ का भी शायद डिटेल आए तो एक बार उसका भी डिटेल आता है। सारे कॉलेजेस हमें पता है 2026 में कौन से कॉलेजेस ओपन हैं, क्या डिग्री है, क्या करियर प्रोस्पेक्ट है। सो बेसिस ऑफ दैट वील हैव अ डिटेल्ड डिस्कशन ऑन दैट इन सम अदर वीडियो एज वेल, बट एज ऑफ नाउ दिस इज ऑल द इन्फॉर्मेशन दैट इज अवेलेबल टू अस। आई recommend you to please apply for this program. Beautiful program, अच्छा प्रोग्राम है, अच्छा कॉलेज है, ऑफलाइन है, रेजिडेंशियल है, सो लॉट ऑफ गुड थिंग्स। ओनली बैड थिंग इज कि आपका फी थोड़ा ज़्यादा है, एंड यू कुड ऑल्सो से कि MBA इज़ नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ इट, सो दैट इज़ ऑल्सो समथिंग दैट you need to consider. एंड अभी एग्जिट ऑप्शंस का नहीं बताया, whether you can exit after 3 years or not. So that's it. कोई भी doubt होता है, you can put it down in the comment section. I'll see you in another one. Till then, stay safe, take care, all the very best, and bye bye. Thank you.
Ready to ace IPM? Get started by going on aceipm.com, and over there you'll see a free counseling button. You need to click on that and enter all your details so that one of your future seniors can get in touch with you and clarify all your queries about IPM and ACE IPM. Thank you.